Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mega Man X Legacy Collection All Achievements Let's Play Marathon. Last time we got started in X4 as X. This time we're going to take on some more Mavericks. First one I want to take on this time is Frost Walrus. And I forgot, I kind of was letting them say the name for me, but yeah. It protects the secret weapon which lies inside the snow base. There's a familiar face right there. We kind of just dealt with him one game ago. And, yeah. So this is Frost Walrus' stage. It's got a lot of ice and snow and all that. Come over here. Use Rising Fire, we can get a heart tank. It kind of just fell on us, couldn't tell. And come over here. Get these. You got these disappearing platforms. You know, I can probably, yeah. Sometimes it helps to be a bit of a cheater. And he's got a one up there, kind of nice. Go over these kind of thin platforms. Platforms are never really that thin in this game. I guess they haven't really been in any Mega Man X game so far, but yeah. Got some sort of ice slopes, they're hard to dash over, and then we come up here, and we use the lightning web, and we can make another wall for us to jump on and get the EX tank. This is a new item that you're only going to see in the in X4, X5, and X6. The EX tank starts you out with 4 lives instead of 2 after game over, which I guess can be useful. It's definitely useful in this game, but as far as X5 and X6 goes, we'll get into that later. Not for a little while. Anyway, we come down here. Do want to be a little bit careful trying to like speed through that section because you can get crushed there, and you don't want to do that. Now, we have a mini-boss, and you can see Chill Penguin over there having a time. It should be noted that the Rising Fire is this mini-boss's weakness, but it's a little tricky to land properly without him getting angry at you and sort of making the fight a little slower. I guess I can demonstrate it though, once he opens up. Okay, never mind. He was being kind of kind to me there as far as behavior. We got a sort of free pass to do whatever right there. Then he sort of goes into Armor Armadillo mode. And there we go. Mini boss down. Now we're on to Area 2. And this one actually has different music for Area 2. As far as I'm aware, this is the only stage that does that, which is kind of sad because I think it could be kind of neat in other areas. Anyway. Over here, got a bunch of ice blocks to break. There are some bombs in them. That's neat, I guess. We can use Charge Shot to take them out all quickly in a row like that. And also the ones below us, so be a little careful. Come on. And we have a W tank. For the first time, the X series got a weapon tank, and you might be able to notice here that we're only going to be getting 2 sub-tanks this entire playthrough. Technically there are still 4 sub-tanks, but 2 of them have been converted into the W tank and the EX tank, respectively. I'm not showing what that guy does. Not yet. But, it's a little annoying, to say the least, and I accidentally killed that one. Although I was going to do it anyways. Come over here. Get out of here. I don't want you to mess up my flow here. And right there you can kind of see a problem I have with the ooh, I almost kind of got owned by my own mistake. You can kind of see one of my problems with the the physics in the PS1 games. I guess I can show it right here. So I'm holding the dash button to do a dash wall jump, and you can kind of see for a second I get that that blue after image going to indicate I have dash speed. But when you dash wall jump and then hit your head on a ceiling or hit your back on a wall, it cancels the dash speed. I have no clue why. It's so dumb. But they do it. And it's kind of annoying. In X4, it's not really that annoying. I mean, it can be annoying, and I skipped the text, whatever. It doesn't matter. You're not missing a whole lot anyways. If you really care that much, play the game yourself. It's not hard to come across these games. Anyways, you know, the problems I have with these physics, they're not that big a deal in X4, but they will be a problem in later games. And I'm just kind of not using his weakness here. Before he gets down to half health, he would kind of like get launched back and then do a slide across the ground, which would be annoying. So I sort of take him out like that for that reason. Anyways, that's Frost Walrus. I didn't really kind of mention him at all because I was busy talking about the physics in video games. And for that, Frost Tower generates a huge ice block that acts as a shield. May also be used to trap enemies before dissipating. Neat. We're gonna save. The game has been saved properly. I sure hope so. And next up on our list, we are going to take out this guy at the Marine base. He destroyed the city and escaped to the sea. Now, Jet Stingray's stage is a bit annoying. You're on this ride chaser the entire time, and I hate it. And there's also 2 collectibles in this stage that I hope I don't accidentally miss from the fact that I'm trying to talk and play the game at the same time. But we'll see. I believe right here? No, it's right here. Just gotta let myself drop down there. It should be noted that the ride chaser does have a dash, which you can do in the air, but I'm not using it because I want to be careful. I have not memorized the layout of these stages, at least not enough to be able to dash through these stages and get them faster. Speedruns do it, I cannot. Anyways, that's the first half. I'm not. Anyway, now we're sort of outside that underground area, I suppose. And here's Jet Stingray himself. And if you're gonna do that, okay, you know, sometimes you make a mistake, which is what I just did. Anyway, what I wanted to show was not that. Can I get him? Yeah, never mind, I'm dead again. I usually do this without even thinking about it. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble this time. But here we are. Okay. There we go. You can blow him up there, and as far as I'm aware, this does basically nothing for you. I guess it makes the stage a little less annoying to go through, but whatever. He doesn't, like, start the fight with him with lower health or anything. He's just kind of there. Anyway, coming soon, there will be an upgrade we can grab. We do a dash like that, and there we go. We have a sub-tank. That's our first one. And sub-tanks work a little weird in this game. So, I was not at full health, but we still got a little bit of sub-tank. in this game, and in X5 and X6, you fill up sub-tanks not by collecting health while you're at full health, but by just collecting health. It fills it up a set amount, no matter what the pellet size is. That was a max health refill, and it did that much, which is great. But you know, I didn't want to use that. I thought I pressed start to exit the menu, and then it didn't work, so... Anyway. We have the boss. Warning. I'm impressed that you found me, but your search is over. Get ready, X. Alright, this boss is kind of infamous for how easy it is with his weakness, and yeah. You can see where this is going. I'll show the proper way to fight him in the refights. Or will I? You're gonna have to figure that one yourself. And yes, there are refights. This is a Mega Man X game. You should be used to this by now. Yeah, this is a boss. They kind of been doing this for a while. X3 kind of cemented this kind of boss design into the series, I feel. Even X2 didn't have stuff this bad, I feel, but... You know, well actually, now I think about it, X2 did, but... Once again, X3 did it worse than the others. And for defeating Jet Stingray, Ground Hunter fires many Stingray drones that race across the ground, effective against enemies on walls and floors. Push down while the Stingray drones are flying to command them to fall. Yeah. Anyway, save. And now we got something a little different. Sir, it's a message from the Colonel. X, I'll wait for you in Memorial Hall. Make sure you show up on time. Sir, this must be a trap. Perhaps, but I won't run this time. And there he goes. So here we are. We have a mid-stage, which is kind of new for the X series. And it's just this. And as you can tell, Frost Tower's his weakness. Colonel, stop this foolishness now. Never. Colonel, please, think this over. The Rebel Force must be independent. Our battle will determine this.
I've been waiting to fight with you.
Alright, here's Colonel. If you don't have his weakness, this fight is really annoying. Not necessarily because it's particularly hard, but it's very slow. It's a very slow fight. So get his weakness before coming here, if for no other reason than to make this go by faster. It's not fun. Yeah. Anyway, I don't have much to say here other than this is the fight. It's kind of whatever, I guess. Ow. It's time to get serious. Impressive. But the result won't be the same next time. Until then. Colonel! There we go. That was that. Why did we need to do this? I don't know. Anyway, now, since we've done that, it's time to go to another stage. And next up, we're going to be going to the Biolaboratory. He occupies the laboratory and will attack whoever visits there. Alright, here we are in the bio laboratory. And we have these stairs. The, you know, X4 just kind of did this. It's kind of weird. But if you know the X series, you'll know something even more spectacular later in the series. We'll get to that when we do. Anyway, you know, so just kind of a normal stage. You got these guys that kind of punish you for trying to go fast, which is a little annoying, but, you know. Anyways, I'm going to equip Rising Fire because it's useful here. Ow. Over here. And I'm realizing now that normally I come here with a certain upgrade that would make the upcoming mini-boss a little easier. Maybe not easier, but faster. And wow, I'm being slow and causing myself problems. There we go. Okay. Once again, Rising Fire can be pretty helpful in certain situations. Now, what weapon would be good here? I guess Frost Tower. Probably do multi-hit damage. Alright. Do your worst, buddy. Pal. Oh, this is a ladybug. And, oh wow, that actually works. Yeah, that's pretty good. I haven't used that before. That works surprisingly well. Anyways, come through here, and we have Area 2. We got more stairs. They just really wanted to use these stairs, but now they're palette swapped. So they're different, which is important. You know, if you want to not get hit here, I would advise sort of taking it slow. It's very easy to get hit here because all these enemies are always going, and you're going up a slope. That's kind of hard to tell you're going up because of how this thing works. Anyways, this section breaks off, and you can come up here to get a heart tank. Be careful of these spike guys that try to come down after you cross the area, because they will do a lot of damage. I got an auto-scrolling elevator section. It's kind of short, which I'm fine with. I don't really like auto-scrollers in my Mega Man X games, but if you're gonna have one, make it short. And then I won't complain about it too much. But yeah, we got you know, just an auto-scroller here. Not much to say. Got some minor enemies to take out. And I guess I'll use this time to talk about something else in the game. The voice acting. Anyone who's familiar with the game knows that the voice acting for this game was also done by the exact same people who did Mega Man 8's voice acting, which is very infamous, along with this game, for having terrible voice acting. Now, of course, this is the English voice acting that's terrible. The Japanese voice acting, from what I can tell, is fairly okay. I'm under orders to exterminate you, X. What? Whose orders? Take a wild guess. I wonder who. I mean, you could see the logo there. Anyway, his weakness is Lightning Web, and I guess I'll show this. He summons these silhouettes here, and after a minute they'll try to attack you where you were standing, and it's time to get serious. Where's it going? There? So, he's kind of a pushover with his weakness. As you might imagine, it's kind of the theme of the Mega Man X series at this point. But he's pretty difficult without it, but it's still a fun fight. I do like this game's bosses when you're not just kind of doing this with them, but yeah. Anyways, as I was saying with the voice acting, Japanese voice acting seems to be a fairly good job, from what I can tell. Although I don't understand Japanese very well, so I'm sure someone who actually speaks fluent Japanese could tell me otherwise. But it seems to be a bit more respectable than what we got here. And Soul Body accumulates energy and generates an illusion. Enemies will sustain damage if struck by the soul energy. Requires high energy expenditures, however, and will eventually dissipate in time or if it sustains heavy damage. There you go. Despite how bad the voice acting is, I do love it. It's just got a real charm to it. Anyway, we're about out of time, so I'll save the next Mavericks for the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and tune in next time when we take on the last few Mavericks and do a little bit of cleanup. See y'all then.